Thank you for watching my video, and this is Debbie Powers saying goodbye. No, don't worry, I'm not crazy, you're not crazy either. You just saw the credits and everything, but it's not really the end, it's just the beginning. And that's the whole idea of this video. I am Debbie Powers, as I just said, and I live in Colorado. I've taught second grade here for the last 5 or 6 years. I've also taught first grade and special education. Prior to staying home with my children for many years, I also taught second grade in New Jersey. I'm going to take a look at some of the things that I thought were most impactful to me in this program. It was very hard to narrow it down to just a few, but these are the things that I decided upon. Since this video is all about beginnings and endings, I took a look back to the very first day of the very first course, way back in the summer of 2013. I'm going back to EdTech 501 and the feelings and the changes in my feelings since that course. So I'll take a closer look at some of the things on that very first day in EdTech 501. Right off the bat in 501, we were asked to do many things that were brand new to me, including going to Google+. On Google+, we were asked to set up our own accounts, make circles of friends, chat with each other, make comments to one another, and even video chat. We were also asked to make a blog using Blogger. On that blog, we were to keep track of the things that we were learning, how we were feeling, to record our educational adventures. One of these adventures was to put ourselves in a video and post it online for everyone to see. This was something new and different and not very enjoyable for me. However, my change of perspective is this. Although I may not enjoy seeing myself on any kind of social media, things like Google+, Google Documents, blogs, all of those tools are very advantageous to education. Students can collaborate with one another, they can communicate with one another, they can post artifacts that they have created and publish them for everybody to see. There are so many things that are good about social media and these tools that students need to learn. A very big change in perspective for me. One of the aspects I enjoyed the most in the MET program was the opportunity to learn about the element of design. This illustration really shows some of the theories behind good design, which we discussed in EdTech 506. We were using these elements to create web pages and a lesson for students. And what I found is that following these and using something like code, even though it seems very regimented, really can help bring out a sense of creativity, which I really enjoy. It also helped me design visuals that will help students focus their attention more, therefore being better learners. And it helped with the design, it can help with the design of websites, worksheets, charts, any visuals. It doesn't have to just be a website. The element of color, I think, was especially important because with elementary school we always think more color, yay, it's better, it's more fun, it'll capture their attention. But more color is not always better, just enough to capture that attention and not distract. "506" concentrated on all those elements of design that were shown in the picture before. We used all those elements bit by bit and put them together into a lesson. This one page emphasizes what I just said about not using too much color. Everything I did in this lesson was either blue, black, or gray, or white. However, you do see a touch of red and a touch of yellow, which really highlights what the student should be focusing on: reading the problem, glasses and reading, collecting information, finding bits of information. Not my entire project, but Most of the graphics are shown here, and if you see, we have color used, we have not much color used. There's the use of white space, repetition, all those elements of design were used in this class. Game design, which I experienced through 532 and 536, was something brand new to me as well. It's also something that I do hope to continue with in the future. It can be very motivational and highly impactful for some students. When I created both of these games, I really tried to focus on certain aspects of gaming. One is promoting problem solving by varying tasks. Just trying to figure out how to manage and get through an environment is a way of thinking for students, even if it doesn't involve an educational item. Increasing difficulty with the progression of the game to keep interest and to increasing complexity of the task. Providing immediate feedback is very helpful in any situation, but also in gaming. Providing hints if students are stuck, they should have a way of helping themselves, and building in practice if mistakes are made. They can go back and have to try again. I will give you a quick overview of some of the games and just show you and be thinking of those elements. This is the app I created with Game Salad, and you'll see some of the same elements. It's all based on a fairy tale, and the first level is Hansel and Gretel. They have to pick up number pairs that equal 10. I just picked up a 6, so now I pick up a 4. And if you notice, the points will increase to 10 every time I pick up a correct pair. If students are having a difficult time remembering what pairs equal 10, there are pictures of 10 frames that show them all the pairs that equal 10. 3 and 7, and so on. It continues along and has several different levels as well. The last element I feel will be most affected by this master's program is my classroom structure. I hope to set up parts of my class or parts of the day in a gaming format. So many students enjoy the idea and features of gaming, and I believe it can truly have a positive effect on student learning and behavior. This infographic shows the advantages of 3D Game Lab, some of which I just mentioned earlier in my video. It also shows how many more students are actually playing, how many quests are being completed, and experience points. Another point that is very interesting is the hours spent questing. The more time we can get students to be working and learning, the more they're likely to learn. This also shows how they're working harder. If they have something to work towards, they are working towards them. Student choice is a huge factor, something which I really appreciated. And when students have a choice, they're more likely to complete work. And this is my favorite part. If this white line here is an A equivalent grade, so many students are completing more work than the minimal amount was necessary to get a grade. More work, more time, more learning. Fantastic. The future. It is my next exit. Where will that exit take me? I'm not quite sure. However, I do know that this MET program has given me many opportunities and choices that I can make in my future. If I stay in the classroom, I know I will be using technology more. I will also be sharing that technology with my teammates as well as anybody else who is interested. Now that I am not in the program, I really look forward to be able to put more of this technology and the methods and the theories that I've learned into practice. I haven't had as much time while actually creating a lot of these things. I really do look forward to sharing more with my teammates as well and hopefully getting them a little bit more on board. I also might go towards a gaming direction in some fashion. I'm not really sure how that would pan out or what it would look like, but it is something that I am very, very interested in. So the future, I'm not exactly sure where it leads, but I do know it should be exciting and interesting, and I do look forward to it. So this really is the end of my video, for real this time. So thank you for watching, and this has been Debbie Powers.